Are you sure this is where is where you think it's gonna be? Bob? Has to be Lucy. I like him. I tried out trying to find this book. And after years of searching all the evidence and past news reports regarding the fabled ghost fire, all point that the book we left right here. Okay, but in the basement, of some deadbeat stunt, in a basement in some random rundown house in the middle of nowhere. It used to be owned by a deadbeat stunt so writer named Johnny Blaze. Harry seems it really seems very far-fetched, really. I'm just saying that I was very happy I would actually find what I'm looking for in this deadly place. Oh, trust me, Lucy. Trust me, Lucy. I know. I've done the math and the science, and my logic is never wrong, and my math is never wrong about these other things. When we find that book, and my co-host tell me that book has been buried right here. And when we have it, we'll be able to solve Earth's greatest problems. I know, dear. Okay. Now that we think that when we find this book, it will help us. It will help us solve life's great problems and make us. But I don't think. Do we think it's a good idea? What do you mean? I mean, we from what we hear about what this book can do, what do for us. How do we? I do for us. I find that it might be cheating. Should we just do science the old-fashioned way instead of trying to find shortcuts? I mean, last minute is I hope that over that might not be what we see. I mean, what do you find? I heard something. Help me. There was that. Okay, this could be it. My God, Lucy, we found it, dude. The dark hold, dude. I can't believe it. You're right. I told you, Lucy. My maths are wrong. Sorry I ever doubted you. So being for us, open up. Wait, you first. No, dear. You fine. You just already are. Alright, here goes. Nothing, dude. What? This can't be right. It's blank. All the pages are blank. There's nothing in here. Wait, dear. Hold on a minute. Wait, something appeared on the paper. Wait, you're right. I see it. It's incredible. As soon as we open a page, what? So, you're right. You're right, Tom. Anything that wasn't sailed dark hole are true. For whoever wields the book, whoever opens the book, their grace will be revealed to them. Okay, so okay, here is. Are you sure? Are you ready? I'm seeing in German, but I'm seeing them in English. And your first is German. So the dark hole can actually read paper. So and great. So it's incredible. It's incredible, dude. So now what? Now we take it back. Home with us, and we share everyone our discoveries. This is gonna be this book is gonna change the world, dude. We're gonna change the world, dude. I'm Chrissy. Ever heard of Daily News? Right. First, start off with the report. I think I found old junk company where a massive battle took place here. I will go off with after studying the remains of the battle. Local officers believe that the attack took place between the inhuman known as Quick and some unknown enhanced individual with powers beyond comprehension. Look here, Daisy, you made the news. Really guys, I feel bad enough letting that guy get away. I don't need you guys to remind me. Remind me. Sorry, remind me to upset you. We're just glad to see that you're okay. For yes, you're lucky, Daisy. Those who face go rarely escape with their lives. I just don't understand I just don't what happened back there. I mean, 1 minute, I felt like Ghost Rider was about to burn my very inside out, and then next thing he just retreats out of nowhere, like when he looked into my eyes, looking into my soul and bring it. The Ghost Rider death stare. It what? In my abilities tell me that the rider has the ability to burn a person by looking into her eyes. By forcing someone looking into his eyes and cause burning, force a person to relive every sinful deed they ever and feeling the burn of that's what I felt like, but for some reason Ghost Rider didn't go through. According to what I gathered, what little intel. Well, you should know that I searched the web and very little info exists out there about the failed Ghost Rider. What I do find is that based on myths by lunatics and it's that the writer has to to burn. He knows as soon as he goes there, he automatically knows every sinful deed of that person. Well, that's been how Robbie how Robbie told me about this as soon as he never before. It was crazy. Like we never even met before. Well, that sounds freaky, indeed. 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 So, well, it's got to see your back. I guess you have no sense of thing. How did you actually still going after this guy? Daisy, he almost killed you. I know, but I saw it. But I'll that Rob knows something. I see. The attacks, these ghost attacks, this Rider, okay, so, I also did some digging, I swear it's not about, you said something right about Lincoln, what do you mean? Okay, so we all know about Jody selling over the loss of Lincoln, and the reason, and while, and back when you were back on your own, you always ran headfirst into every conflict. We went close to even fear that you were trying to kill yourself. That's ridiculous. Is it? You say that you got over the loss thing, it's high, but even I feel like everything you're still trying to punish yourself for what happened that day. Now you finally meet this writer that has the power to actually really punish someone for their past misdeeds and whatever is true. Okay, let's say you're alright. Well, sudden he can't keep it. What happened? Well, no matter how much at the end of the day, we all have to say that the things I did under Hyde's influence were my own doing. Hyde never forced me to do any of those horrible things. All he did was open my mind and maybe realize that was right. That's all. By the way, unless Fury tell me, where is Fury, by the way? Last I saw him, Fury was still in his office, doing his, brooding thing. I mean, I don't know Fury as long as Phil and Hill does, but I don't know if enough Fury, but that he, although he doesn't show him much, he does care, and he does more. From what I hear, so why I see he's still mourning the loss of Hill. Yeah, from what I heard, him and Hill has been through a lot. This past year. They have been. Those two have been inseparable for a very long time. The time back when Sheild was in his prime. From what I understand. From what I understand. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm sure. Sure. No, I just need. I think it needs. I think phone needs some time. Of course, not sure needs some time. Yeah. And besides, we have other things to worry about, like about Norman Osborn's plan to to, re, to create this new dismantle hammer, dismantle Shield and Shield and MARD and create this new organization called Hammer. Seems a little, if you ask me. And in other news, the United Nation is up in many chatter over a result of our announcement of the dismantling Shield and the MRD and create a whole new different organization that will replace not just Shield and the MARD but other high-level military peacekeeping organizations like the CIA, NSA, even the military of a whole new organization, peacekeeping called Hammer, called Hammer, Hammer, and all of us has left the United Nations divided. While some think that Osborn's initiative is too extreme, others applaud him for his like I say, even local small-time business corporations like Mistech are supporting his endeavor. I'm with the head board members of Mistech right now. Mr. Solaris was is it true that Mistech is supporting on Osborne initiative by offering to supply his new resources that will help? Of course, my dear Miss, dear Miss Brandt, we at Miss Tech believe that using scientific principles that was once labeled as simply magic and sorcery is the key to fixing including all of the world's problems, especially problems labeled under the Disease Corporation. We at Miss Tech believe using natural herbs and medicines and using primitive science is the way to solve our. You see, over the years, although humanity has made a lot of come over the centuries, they have all about possibilities by making modern medicine using old simple medicines and treatments. They have vulnerable to. We at Miss I believe that if one desires to, if one does, or to achieve, yes, but is it true that, but but is it true that that people have labeled your corporation a group of radicalists? Yeah, saying that Mystic is nothing more than radical idealists that believe that humanity is setting themselves up to fall because we use, and the only way to, or is that only for humanity, because you support an ideal that that the only way for humanity to survive is that they abandon all and return to a more simple me. That is, yes, we are not going to deny such claims, and if believing that if humanity abandoned modern living and returned to using more primitive means like abandoning the need to follow government ideals, leadership, it makes it relevant. So we are and that's Norman Osborn. Is that why? Of course, Norman Osborn and other secret supporters of ours are also support our desire. We're already now. We also go by the President Robert Kennedy on Norman Osborn's idea to dismantle Shield and replace it with this old hammer. Yes, although I admire Norman Osborn's Osborn's desire to make a world better, but I don't think that dismantling both Shield and MRD is the solution. Although Shield and India aren't perfect, they have they have proven to be super organizations that have always kept our work at heart. But again, I'm just but then I'm only one. I'm sure I still have to put my faith in the American and hope that they make a thoughtful decision on this matter. There you have it. There you have it, folks. And do you? Yes. Yes, I can't believe I can't believe they're actually. I can't believe that I actually saw some of this. I know that using Hill Garrick, and Reyes was hard on all of us, but things that Rast made Rast isn't based on it by actually it's not really. Well, if you feel so close, maybe to run for office, maybe you can start something else. Come on, man, you know how I feel about getting involved in politics. Sure, I believe it. I believe that I have to do all good, but I'm not. I believe that doing good it's done outside of that circus. You know that. That's true. How's Fury on this? Fury feels like you may. He doesn't like to share his heartfelt emotions on certain matters, even especially regarding good agents that fall on duty. Well, what are your thoughts on this? I wanted to restore my title as director of Sheild, but not like this. Not like this. Hill and I may have had our differences in the past, but she was a good agent. We've been through a lot together. We were Hill, Garrett. We were all both young agents when we joined Sheild. And Fury was all of our SOs. Fury was one who taught all of us. We fought side by side while learning from Fury about how to be best student we can be about learning both the ideals of protection, truth, and now she was always and she was out of the most she was most loyal to Fury, even though they butt heads a lot. I just can't believe she's gone. I'm surprised that Fury hadn't. I'm surprised that didn't Fury was the first choice to risk. Yes, the owner was willing to allow Fury to retake this role as director of Sheild, but Fury turned it down. I guess after what happened with Sheild the last time, Fury realized that he's better off running a small time group of Sheild instead of worrying about running the entire organization. And you? I believe that the world needs Sheild now more than ever, and I believe that the only way to get the rest of the United States to rethink their decision to disband Sheild is by showing that Sheild still was means we gotta unite. So what's their plan? Phil? I think it's time that we reach out to Fury and Anti-Wars, ask them to rejoin Sheild as agents. As I know, we can't be divided anymore. Sheild, Sheild is still capable of keeping the world safe. We need to be back on. Right. Alright. Miss Nick, maybe. What is it, Daisy? I was wanting to apologize for letting Reyes get away. I also want to say I'm sorry for your loss. Hill knew the risk when she chose this line of work. She did her duty, and she did her duty to the best of her abilities. That's all about on us, right? Look, I was wondering if you give me a chance to hit this new ghost angle on another angle. Do you really believe that you can? Do you really believe that Reyes is key, is the piece that put all of it together? Yes, I do. Okay, I'll something else. I do. After the scroll invasion, I've been. Back before I joined your team, your warrior team to help fight the squalls. I've been doing some. I've been like only fighting against the purifiers. But during my fight, I realized that the purifiers wasn't the organization to unite all the small all one. There's never an organization that was doing that. some group that call themselves Genesis. And I believe, I believe Genesis is one of the systems where these ghost agent soldiers serve. After do some more digging, I think there are also there's a group of theorists that believe that that there's a serial kind called Genesis that works in the shadows, controlling events that make up our world's current history. What I mean, I'm talking about certain events like the Kennedy assassination. It's all and I believe I believe that it also it's backed up by I believe Mistech. Mistech. I believe that. I think that Mistech has something to do with these new ghost agents popping out of nowhere. So perhaps he's going after them. I believe that. When I thought he changed to the same creature that we saw take those undercover ghost agent, undercover FBI police agents into before he killed them. Information, I believe. All right then. If you was about by all means continue for very important fact. But if things we can't get. I don't find any leads regarding this race. But I want you to leave that boy alone. Understand, Agent Johnson? Yes, sir. Okay, now do your job, right? Right there. Greetings, my fellow members of Mistech. Welcome. Well, it feels again. It feels good to see us all gathered here again, especially now, especially during these most profitable times. Yes, at long last, the things that our master foretold are finally coming to pass. Yes, yes, he warned us that safety aliens will come from the stars, trying, and that when they failed to achieve their goals, it would pave the way for our greatest achievement. Yes, yes, and the destruction of Prison 42 it was a catalyst that assured us. Yes. Now that all the supervillains are back on the loose, it's only a matter of time before we can finally achieve our game. Indeed. Indeed, but we must not lose focus, my fellow board members. Besides, our master. Besides, we cannot afford to slack off, especially considering that we have yet to recover the book that our master desires. Well said, Celia. Well said, Mephisto. Yes, we are honored that the founder of Mistech and recruit us to your cause as has freed us. Spare me your kiss of cheddar. Yes, I am not in the mood. Master, I don't think I would have thought that when we announced that we would support one of your pawns is on the school to dismantle Sheild and replace it with this new organization, where you will be happy. Oh, I am. I'm also pleased that that you have successfully placed my ghost soldiers and I'll be getting to it. But what I'm not pleased at, what displeases me is that you haven't you haven't better helped me in relocating the dark hold. That book is a catalyst of my plans. As long as that dark hold still remains, and if I have any hope, and if we have any hope of achieving our prime objectives, we need dark hold. As long as dark hold remains out of my reach, I mean, the rest of everything that we have worked so hard to achieve of this one will fail. I need the Dark Code back in my. I need in my possessions in order to assure our success. Not just not just further success of Mistech, but for the success of my other secret shadow cabinet organizations that I have created over the centuries. We understand, my lord, and I assure you we are close to achieving our goal. Master, if I may, I believe I believe I have found a clue to our code. What do you mean? There's received word there's received rumors in the corporate world that the CEOs of not the C not the the CEOs of Alchemist Tech have found Alchemist Tech a sister corporation of ours is in the process of creating groundbreaking technology that shouldn't be capable of being possible to create, of existing in this point in time. Time. What do you mean by theoretical tech? It's all here, sir. I have asked my people to create a file on these intriguing discoveries. I see. I see. Very interesting. What you brought for me, these readings, these blueprints, these pictures. This rumored technology that these alchemist tech members are creating. This technology can only be possible, it only be possible for them if they had the Dark Code. Are you sure? Yes. The Dark Code is the only book in existence that's capable of assisting in creating such technology. So do you want us to order your men to pay them a visit? Not yet. In fact, perhaps it is best that we've. Now that I know that Dark Code no longer in possession of the writer, the Dark Code can begin feeding off of the negative and evil side of humanity and increase its power. That will allow someone like me with book, it'll give them powers beyond our expectations. I suppose so you don't want us to reclaim the Dark Code. Not yet anyway. For now, keep an eye on these individuals that you say have my book. I wish for now. Yes. Yes, Mephisto, that is your desire. Yes. Desire. Oh yeah, Robbie. Hello. Hey, hey, Gabe. How's it? Uncle Uncle Darius. It's Uncle Eli. Long time no hear. How you been doing? Good, you little scamp. How about you? How you been doing after the accident? I mean accident. Since the accident, it hasn't been easy, but I'm managing. Okay, I'm sorry for what happened to you. You don't deserve losing your legs like that. Like that. Now you're starting to Robbie. Like I told both of you already. What happened? It wasn't your fault. Wasn't either your faults. What happened to me? You can keep telling that to Robbie, but you and I both know that he'll still keep beating himself up for what happened to you. Yeah, don't I know it? How is Robbie doing? He's good. He's off working right now. Good man. And how's school going? How's school going? It's going good. I got an A on my mid. Good for you, Gabe. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. You'll be successful as your proud uncle here. Yeah. Speaking of, yeah. When you coming home, I was thinking of. I was thinking that I'm making my special for dinner. Like I'm eating like old times. That sounds really okay, but I can't. I'm afraid we're working late again. Again, that's like we've been working late non-stop these past few months. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's really starting to take much toll on me. I'm not. I'm not as young as I used to be, But it is. Look, Mr. Reyes, get back over here. Well, the boss thought to unrail his achievement. I'm coming. I just finished talking to my nephew. Coming. Is it okay, Uncle? It's fine. It's just work. Look, I gotta go. Tell Robbie I said hi. Okay, Uncle Leo. All right, I'm here. Oh, it's about time you got here, pal. Lucy and hold on, unrail this, whatever it is. This, my friends, will be a solution of all of Earth's problems. As we know that one of the main problems that humanity faces is that lack of resources. For years, humans have driven the Earth to the ground, just constantly misusing Earth's natural resources, running the planet dry, destroying the planet from inside, as well as causing a massive rapid loss of land, and in terms of and the land that could be used for more proper farming can only be used. So that's humanity is facing a crisis, a massive crisis point. Okay, so but until me and my brother Lucy here are using thanks to using somehow we have created a device that can, as you see this matter transfer layer by putting certain like we went here and move. Okay, let's that one. Hold your paw. Alright, here we go. Activate. Here we go. I sure this spooky you guys made works. Because from what we created here, it's like something from we'll say something from those fancy sci-fi movies. Yeah. Trust me. Okay, but I think I'll haunt you guys. But I think most. All right, here we go. There's something. Oh, that's not dead yet. I told you. Wait, is this what I think it is? Yes, this is one of the most rarest. And we actually created, man. This is incredible. You actually did. Yeah. Hey, not just you all pitched in. Our combined intelligence and all crew. This was all we're doing. Graduated. We have 5. This is incredible. We actually win Nobel Prize for this invention of yours. Invention of yours. Wait, Mr. Reyes, is something wrong? No, nothing. I'm great. I'm glad that this actually worked, but somehow it doesn't add up. These readings, these numbers, it all don't seem like. Along with machine work, it doesn't really matter that the numbers. Oh yeah, it does. Look, I know I'm not. I don't come for some big time family, big some like all of you do, but I worked my butt off to get where I am today, and I one of the things I learned. Look, alright, if you guys must know, a few weeks ago, my wife Lucy and I found a book. And ever since we found this in this book, is the reason why. Thanks to this book, this book is something. Wait, we want to read this book. Well, this book literally showed us exactly what we need to do when we create this invention. So you think that this invention only because we actually found some book? As any book, it's a book called The Dark Hold. Oh, I never heard of a book like that before. That's because it is. But I'm telling you guys, this book is we're just saying and this thing. I think yeah. I have to no. None of you guys see it. Only I'm allowed to see it. Me and my wife found this book and we were the ones that we the ones who we always told about. I told you about how mocked us for it. We are ha ha ha. Look, you guys never support us, and for me and Lucy, my sisters endeavor to find this dark book. Only we found it, so me and Lucy found it, so we are the only ones that should be allowed to look at it. No one else. It's ours. It's mine. Or yes, he's my he's been a little tense. He has been getting about sleep. I see. Are you sure that's gonna be okay? All right, if you right, if you say so. You say so, huh? Hey, Reyes! It's about time you got here. Where you been so long? You didn't come. You just come here much earlier than this. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had a late night. I had a late night. This late night. I saw you had. I heard you were see. Are you okay? We heard you. I don't think we saw a news report. That were you? What did you? No. Look, I never. Look, I left before. I heard. I was helping this woman. Oh, really? So, you're with a woman? Trust me, man. It's not like that. Oh, it should be like that. Could it be? I told you I'm not seeing her anymore. Well, you haven't ever since you. Look, I had my. You never told us why did you. I rather not talk about it. Oh, that's fine. Well, since you're here now, you can start off by helping out with our first customer. All right, who is he? Well, he's a she, and she's actually a friend of yours. Really? Yes. Well, of course, that's what she says. I'm telling. I know. Yes. Hey, Rob, look, I'm 12-year-old old preschool Daisy. Hello, Robbie. It's been so long. Hey, she told me that you actually. He's getting a lot of about. What are you doing? Well, I heard you in, so I thought Mike and reconnect. Reconnect. So you're saying you have some engine problems with your truck? Oh yeah, I was driving around. I was driving late last night, because I was my for real. And out of nowhere, it started if it's my house, you to leave it alone. What are you doing? I'm here to talk to you, like. You and I haven't finished our chat. You and I didn't finish our conversation. Well, considering that last time I saw you, I had you on the ground begging for I considering that at the end of things. So after our last time, I thought you learned your lesson, and those those that come across me and the other guy really get out there unscathed. So I would consider myself lucky and leave Rowan off alone. Well, fortunately for you, I'm not one of those girls that just counts my blessing and just moves on. I like to see things through, if you know what I mean. Unfortunately, I do. Look, I know. Look, I know you think some mystery bad boy, like, but I know who you are, bro. I know what that you immigrated to U.S. a few years, 10 years ago, and your parents died when you were young. That you and your uncle were together to help raise your youngest brother, Gabe. Awesome, Novin. And then that you raised it until you stopped. No, you only. Look, then you so what do you want, a medal? So no, I just say I should know who it's not, it's not wise for you. If I were you, I wouldn't boast so much about how cocky you are, because you know so much about my life. It's knowing stuff that can get a person killed or burned. If I that's not really. I mean, how do you got your powers? Well, yes, you were walking late last night, drinking a beer with your friends. All of a sudden, this weird mist comes, and you feel like a cocoon. I know it's what's the name? I'm not one of your. I'm not one of those inhuman days. I'm definitely not one of you. not one of your kind, not inhuman. Can you explain the powers you got? Huh. So what things do you like? Yes, I'm. You can't say myself. 'Cause I already sold mine. Who? I mean, to the devil. Hold on. You're actually expecting. Hold on. You actually expecting me? Most want me to believe that? What do you actually make a deal with the devil? Huh. Makes the deal. Well, not exactly, but a son who knows him. Apparently, I made mistakes in my past. If you know, you'll know that I made a lot of mistakes in my past. And eventually, and all those things finally came up to me. And I almost left me dead until a stranger made a deal with me, and I took it, and I yes, so yeah, it's true. So I'm not worried. I'm of a devil. That's what. If I were you, I would. Not, why didn't? And you are a skill survivor, and you have the ability to actually burn. Yeah, that's true. Why did you burn me? You had me right in your cross. I didn't shoot Kimmy. The right only burns souls of those who refuse to repent. When Right had to burn your soul, she couldn't because you already feel bad for the sins you made. That's why, and you also know that all the sins you did weren't all your fault. If you knew you wouldn't know that well. Well, because if I was told, I would. I'm sorry. We're not finished this conversation. Not yet. Dude. Yeah.